Alright, check it out. So a couple days ago I asked you guys for some questions for a Q&A that was also suggested by someone, so I got a pretty good response. I think somewhere around 80 comments. I'm not sure how many questions that ends up, but I'm just going to run through, and however long the video it is how it'll be. I will do my best not to repeat any questions, although I'm pretty sure I have seen a couple pop up. So yeah, so the first question is where did I start, or where do I get my ideas? And so I really, anything and everything inspires me, I guess. Nothing in particular on the day-to-day that I find that every time I see something it inspires me, but yeah, just really, I mean, with lettering it's kind of straightforward in that it's developed over time, but like with designs and stuff, really just kind of whatever I'm thinking and I'm feeling, I just kind of put together and put down. And I have a feeling that goes for a lot of people. It's just kind of just what it is I'm trying to get out there. And that kind of goes into the next question with, is there anybody that inspires me to do work? And I think overwhelming everybody gives me somewhat of an inspiration. Granted, some do more than others, but I guess with graffiti and lettering and stuff, you know, I do follow a couple different artists specifically, such as Saw10, Saber, Revoke, Softless, a bunch of guys out of MSK and some other, probably some lesser names that I just really dig their styles or whatever, and I follow them, see what they're doing. A lot of them are crazy and wicked good, and I'll probably never be as good as them, but you know, I like to follow them and whatnot, and I don't say I take their letters in any sense or whatever, but I do see their letters and their styles may have an influence on how I like to do it, because I mean, I like their work and I like to express the same kind of probably styles or whatever. I build off of stuff I see, obviously. So next question is, do stickers get you pussy? I'm not quite sure. They can, as they're just a little bit of adhesive, so that's pretty self-explanatory. The next question is, if I'm trading now, I'm pretty clear about this, I felt, but right now I'm not trading at all. I've got a bunch of stuff I need to do, get my own stuff done before I can start accepting trades anymore, so right now I'm totally cut off. Alright, so next question is, how did I come up with Sive? I really just liked the letter combination. I did have some other type of names, I guess, beforehand, but Sive stuck, and I liked the letter combination and the flow between all the letters just in general, and you know, that's just kind of how it's been. Alright, what are my views on changing your tag? Personally, I will stick with Sive. I'll probably end up doing variations more so, as it does get a little bit boring, but for anybody else, I mean, change it as you please and as it is fitting to you. How old am I? I'm 17. A lot of this stuff you can even just check out on my channel page. All like the information there is real. Intent to start bombing, I don't see that bombing is worth it in any sense. Just the illegal aspect of that, it's not as worth it for me around my town. One, because everybody knows who I am, and two, that it's just like next to no one would see it kind of thing. And yeah, so that's just my view on it. Obviously other people have more motive and more of a reason to do it, but locally with the 5 or 10 walls that you could hit, it's not worth the little ups for the risk and whatever. But I do put up stickers more so now than I used to, especially, but even locally, as long as I just don't put up lettering or whatever. I'll do my new designs and stuff, because that doesn't have any way most people can link it back to me, just because I didn't plan it for this very well, and so everybody kind of knows that this is what I do. And what do I do for a job? I do a lot of sticker prints for you guys, as well as I'm a lifeguard. Where do you get thermal printers and stickers? I got my thermal printer off some guy locally off Craigslist. That's probably your best bet, as it was a good fair price, and it was an old used model, because new ones are wicked expensive. Views on racking. I've never racked, don't see that it's worth it. I'll pay for my supplies. I work enough with sticker prints and my real job to pay for all my supplies, so I personally don't rack. I guess if you really don't have any money and you need supplies, it's an option for you, but once again, it's really not worth getting caught up with everything else for a couple supplies. Alright, on your mom, Sheep, he always asks some great questions, and he asks, do I hate when the water splashes after you take a shit? And I'd have to say no, because it actually cleans it up real nice for you, and I don't see why you would hate it. It's just kind of weird question, but totally relevant. Next question is, do I consider myself one of the best sticker traders on YouTube? I'd say, as far as sticker traders, I'd say I do the most trades on YouTube, as there's really next to no one else that posts as much as I do. But as far as the best artist, in no way am I the best. I am definitely not the worst, but that being said, there are a lot of underrated graffiti artists on YouTube that I've found, or even stumbled upon, that have next to no subscribers or views or whatever, but they're amazing artists, and that's more broad. But with stickers, most of the heavy hitters, the really good guys, are on Flickr anyways. Some of them post to YouTube every once in a while, but as far as trading and whatnot, there are some, but not as many as Flickr probably. Next question, have I ever gotten a graph war with someone? No, not really, because I don't put up, I don't bomb or whatever, so no beef really locally, or, I mean, there's kids over the internet, but I could care less, as it's just some username trying to talk to me. Asking on Behind the Art episodes, that was for those of you who don't know, that's a kind of podcast series me and a couple other guys kind of put together, and yes, there will be more. We're kind of struggling to get everybody together, as well as I'm leaving soon, so thinking of that, I'll try to get one out for the next weekend, or put one together in some time. It's just hard to get everybody together and set aside an hour to really just work on the podcast, I guess. And same goes for live streams. It's just kind of like I don't always have a whole night to dedicate to spending on a video per se. It's more like live streams are hard to do because it does take I usually go for 2 or 3 hours, and not setting up to do that isn't tough, but keeping or finding time to do that is the harder part for me. As generally when I'm not or when I am home, not busy or whatever, which is next to none, but I just probably don't feel up to do it, because when I do them, I like to do them well, and I don't like to kind of half-ass it.